Good morning, you guys. Alright, today is, Thursday, 27th of February. Hard to believe we're already about done with the second month of 2025. It seems like it's gone by so fast. Anyway, we are on eastbound Interstate 44 right now, just west of St. Louis. We're going to be making a delivery this morning to a place right here in town in St. Louis. Or St. Louis, however you prefer to pronounce it, I don't care. Alright, we're going to a place called something Beverage. It starts with a B. I keep forgetting the name of it. Great, now we got traffic delay coming up. Okay, well, on my BOL it says whatever Beverages, and also on my load assignment, but on Google, the address goes to a place called Major Brands. And you see, it's going to be just inside the 270 loop there. You see about, about halfway between the 270 loop and where 44 and 55 meet up. It'll be my first visit to this location. No, it's not Anheuser-Busch. Actually, I had one time when I was in the Air Force and I came out here to, I flew into St. Louis, and then we had a week-long conference at a kind of a hotel's convention conference area, whatever you want to call it, in O'Fallon, Illinois. It was hosted by people from Scott Air Force Base, which is just east of O'Fallon. Now, it's not that far east of St. Louis. But anyway, I remember while I was there, I ended up doing a bunch of us ended up going and doing the Anheuser-Busch plant tour. And that was when I realized some things. Like whenever I would have beer, I'm like into if I drink beer at all, it's I'm into wheat beers. Hefeweizens. Those are my preferred type. And like Blue Moon, or in this area especially, they have one called Shock Top. Now, Shock Top is definitely absolutely like as I might call it, a wheat beer to put it more simply. I think there's technically a little bit of difference there, but most people don't know what a Hefeweizen is, or even how to pronounce it right. I always hear people call it Heffenweizen or something. Like there's no N in there. Why are you putting it in there? And then it's a German word, so whenever you see a W in German, it's pronounced like a V. Okay, wait, I can't see around this guy so well. And let me get slid over. I don't want to be going I don't want my speed to be that much different from the traffic in the adjacent lane. So there's too much risk that one of these guys might pop out of that lane. Gives me a little bit more room for something to go wrong if I'm over here in this lane instead. Anyway, though, that's my preferred type, and I remember when I was here for that what we call TDY in the Air Force, temporary duty. I was always drinking Shock Top. Yeah, it's a good beer. Now, I'm not into the piss water stuff. I call it piss water if it's see-through and yellow. It's just kind of a joke thing there. Just the regular ales or whatever lagers. Those were what I would call piss water beers. Like Budweiser, Bud Light, Coors, all the normal American stuff. I can't say it's nasty. I'm not such a fan of it. Anyway, I was always drinking Shock Top, and then we went and did that trip to the Anheuser-Busch plant, and that's when I realized that Shock Top is actually made by Anheuser-Busch. Well, I didn't know that. I thought it was like some Canadian or maybe from Germany or somewhere, Belgium or whatever, because a lot of the wheat beers come from either Canada, Belgium, or Germany. Germany, particularly the Bavarian area of Germany. Good stuff, at least from in my opinion, for most part. There's one wheat beer, Hefeweizen that I've had that I don't care for though. And that would be Widmer Brothers. Widmer. I don't know, I'd say it's that bad, but to me it's got a little bit more of a hoppy aftertaste to it that I don't care so much for. If I don't know if I can really put my finger on that, if that's what it is, but yeah, it's got a little bit more of a bite to it than I'm used to tasting, so yeah, especially from a wheat beer. But anyway, yeah, we had a good time checking out the place. Got a lot of good education there. Can't say I remember the most about it, but yeah, they showed us how they do all their aging and all that kind of stuff, and like they use these cedar casks and stuff. And then how each of the beers are made differently, like in that process, like let's say the brown or red or the darker ones tend to be roasted or whatever I think it is or something. I'm not a beer expert. I just drink them. I just know what I like. Anyway, on that note though, my buddy John was jokingly telling he does have some kind of goofy, cheesy humor at times, quite a bit actually. He's a good guy. But now he's from Southern Cal as well, and there's a certain detail I'm going to give here that he was privy to already that kind of ties in with what I'm going to say here. When you hear about Budweiser, you naturally think about the Clydesdales and their commercials. Okay, so he was telling me when say hi to the Clydesdales while you're over there. I'm like, I kind of laughed. I'm like, for one, honestly, I didn't even say it there, but I don't recall the Clydesdales even being here in St. Louis. I wanted to say they have them somewhere else. I can't remember if it's Kansas or elsewhere here in Missouri. But, okay, now here's where the prior knowledge that he and I both had comes into play. I used to live in San Jacinto, California, and before that I lived in a town called Sun City, which was an unincorporated area, community in between Riverside and Temecula, and that community ended up getting annexed by Menifee. So yeah, Menifee's right about halfway, I would say, between Moreno Valley and Temecula, I guess would be the easy way to put it. Alright, so anyway, now I had a Subaru WRX STI at the time, and I loved putting that car on dirt roads just for fun. Yeah, that car did very well on dirt roads. I could haul ass on a lot of those dirt roads, and with it being all-wheel drive too, hit some curves in the dirt too, and it just thing does very well. Really good car for what you pay for it. It's not a cheap car, but not an expensive one either. And it has a lot of I don't know, I would call it supercar-like performance, but it's anyway. Beside the point. There's a particular area in Menifee, pretty close to an area of Temecula or Murrieta known as French Valley. Over on the east end of Menifee. Menifee would be right along where the 215 freeway is there. So I'm talking east of there, between there and Hemet, basically. or Winchester more particularly. Well, there's a road there called Briggs Road, and I used to drive on that road a fair amount. And I remember one day I was driving on that road, and I came across this. I think I was driving toward French Valley, southbound, and then I look and it must be. It looks like an incident right here. People walking along the barrier here, and the cops here. Yeah, it'll probably clear up. We'll probably clear up, I assume, right after we get past this. Never thought I'd be so happy to see a Tesla next to me. Because been in her blind spot. I imagine their car knows that I'm there and won't let them come over to me or something. What's that with you? Oops. He rear-ended the other guy. It looks like, it looked like the guy. I don't know if the guy's getting a statement from him or giving him a ticket or what. Anyway, so I come across this farm over basically on the west side of the road there, and I realize there are a bunch of Clydesdales in the lot. I'm like, what the hell? And even though it's horses in that area are pretty common, but it's mostly thoroughbreds. San Jacinto. Now I don't know shit about horses. Give you that, right? But now San Jacinto, they have a lot of thoroughbred farms there, and a lot of the thoroughbreds there, they train for the professional horse races and stuff. Take them over to Santa Anita or wherever. I don't even know how much they're even still doing horse racing in SoCal. I know I think they tore out the track over in Los Alamitos or something, or I might be getting them mixed up too. I don't know, but hope you're gonna. Come on, dude. Get on your gas pedal, stupid. Don't fucking lollygag your way onto the freeway. Anyway, so I see all these Clydesdales, and I'm like, oh, I'm checking it out. They're pretty cool to look at, of course. You don't see them every day. You don't hardly see them anywhere, really. So I'm like marveling them, and some of them will be standing there by the fence, like they're looking for attention, and others just kind of do their thing, ignore you, keep their distance, whatever they're doing. And I didn't realize until the next time I went by, when I'm not so busy looking at the horses so much as I am at the property, and I realized the gate there to the property said Anheuser-Busch. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell's Anheuser-Busch doing with the property here? I just thought it was some random farm with Clydesdales, but I didn't know why they would have Clydesdales. But turned out, it was owned by Anheuser-Busch. But eventually Anheuser-Busch ended up moving the Clydesdale farm out of there and relocating all the horses to this region of the country instead. I don't remember where exactly they got moved to. My buddy Bob Pratt, who used to be a beat writer for the Riverside Press Enterprise, who lived in Hemet, I think it was him. I think he wrote an article about that, when it happened, like when Anheuser-Busch ended up moving them. All right, we're gonna get off at 286. Leave let's see. I have this on just in case I'm not paying enough attention. God forbid. So anyway. He was writing about it, and I remember him talking about how it got moved to, okay. So this, Google is telling me to get off at a different exit than my onboard is wanting me to take. So I see a couple of possibly tight turns on the Google view that make me question if I want to go that way. Given that, the target locations look to be about the same. So I might be more inclined to want to follow what the onboard system's telling me, just in case, because I can't trust that. I have less faith that Google's going to give me a truck legal route than this, even though this one isn't the greatest either. So, but yeah, we'll go ahead and use 286. This one's want me to use 284. Yeah, so I remember, but there was also my ex-wife. She knows a lot more about horses than me. I can tell you the names of horses like Pinot, Paint, which are the same thing, I guess. Tennessee Walker, Appalachian, or something. I think that's what another one is called. Arabian Night, or no, Arabian, or whatever you call it. Damn, freaking endurance race horses. Quarter horses. Okay, so there's one I remember seeing in Moreno Valley when we would be on our way home from work a lot, when she and I were still together. It looks like a little bit smaller version of a Clydesdale, but it's all black. So I'm like, what the hell is that thing? And because I had no idea, I'd never seen one before. And she says, oh, that's a Frisian. I'm like, okay. I mean, evidently it's made for pulling. I mean, it's bred for pulling, whatever. Kind of like the Amish out here, and or anywhere in the eastern half of the U.S., they usually have draft horses, if I'm not mistaken. That pull their trailers or carts, whatever you want to call them. All right, I'm getting pretty close to my exit here, so. This car's got to get pinched. At least they're smart enough to back off. Why is it? Oh, I forgot. Bitch and Betty isn't bitching at me because I turned the volume down because I had a pre-plan. Coming in that I was trying to, where I had a message that I figured out as soon as I started playing. It was a pre-plan. I have no idea where it's to, but I only heard just enough to make me wonder if it might be a Walmart related load and possibly California related, but I don't know. We'll find out at the end of the video. Once I get done with this delivery, we'll talk about wherever it's going to. But I'm sure I'll be accepting it, whatever it is.
Take the exit.
But yeah, it was like when the pre-plan comes in. If I haven't tried to play it out loud to me while I'm driving, oh, there's two left turn lanes. It's like fucking non-stop for like 5 minutes, it seems. What are you bitching about? 200 feet. Why don't you get off of there and leave me alone? I usually have that set to not do any of that kind of crap. So I don't even know. Oh, I think that's telling me there's a red light camera here, but I can't tell for sure. There's something, I see a traffic light and icon on the screen, and yeah, I think it's telling me there's a red light camera here. Okay. Anyway, though, yeah, it's about all I know about horses. I know what a thoroughbred looks like because I see them all the time in San Jacinto. But don't ask me to identify anything else. So, okay, a Pinot or Paint, yeah, pretty easy to figure out. They're usually white and with like brown spots on them and shit, like a freaking Dalmatian with an identity crisis, I guess. But like I could look at a quarter horse and not even know that it's a quarter horse, probably, or tell the difference between it and I don't know, Tennessee Walker or anything else. Okay, let me. Damn it! I need to slide over.
Now turn left to join the highway.
Come on, dude. You have to be a dick, right? Okay, I'm not gonna play around with you fuckers. I got my damn turn signal on. I got my turn signal on. Keep bitching. Fucking have to swing wide, you stupid idiot. Fucking moron. Okay, why is this telling me to get on to 44? Where the hell is this thing taking me? You want to know, I don't know why it would want me to backtrack on to 44. That is stupid.
In 1/4 of a mile, turn left onto Hampton Avenue, and then turn left.
Okay, so I had turn signal on right there, and you can tell that I was trying to come over. You know you're back there behind my trailer. Why would you be an idiot and an asshole and try to go around me anyway in the lane that you can tell I'm trying to get into? If you're going to do that kind of shit, you got no business being out here. Alright, let's get turned here. This is...
And then turn left onto Hampton Avenue.
This is going to be a fun time. Probably gonna have to wait for the ambulance to move first. No, look like I might make it. Yeah, look like I'm okay. Alright, three-way stop, and then make a right turn at the stop sign. At this point, I just put faith in the fact that this thing is gonna keep me on as truck legal around as it can. Let's hope it actually is.
Now turn right.
I mean, I don't get why brain dead people do that shit. I mean, freaking Stevie Wonder could have seen that I was trying to come over into that lane. You're at a red light there. Why do you need to be in that? What's this sign here? No what? No left turn. Okay. Why do you need to be an asshole and go by me when, like I said, Stevie Wonder could tell that I wanted into that lane. You don't need to be doing that shit. Have some courtesy or stay off the damn road. We're making a left turn up ahead onto McCausland Avenue. It's like a little bit less than a mile away. Yeah, and then stupid shit like that, you know, thank God I'm a lot more sane. Okay, well,
In 3/4 of a mile.
I might be unstable, but I'm sane. You know, I'm just saying. You really want to try that kind of crap with somebody who's not so stable? I don't think I would, because like I said, it's not rocket science. Like a blind person can see that I want over the lane. Let me over. Okay. I did see that this thing was suggesting that drivers were going to another. I think I just saw their building over that way. Like behind these buildings here, I think there was another building back there. I think might have been one I'm wanting. Okay, this light up here should be McCausland, I guess. After that, make sure we have. I see it. No, there's plenty of room on that bridge. I can tell from right here that it's plenty high enough.
In 1/4 of a mile, turn left
Okay, do I need this lane here or what? I'm sure. See, this is where it helps to know if this is a freaking acceleration only lane or what. Alright, yeah, left lane must turn left on the southwest.
Now turn left.
Alright. Great. Alright, I might have to wait for the green arrow. Because there's too much northbound traffic here. Oh, look at that. There's a Coca-Cola truck coming this way. Let's see which way he's going. I'm curious to know if he's going to turn right and go to that same place that I'm going to. Yep, he is turning the same way. So he might be going to the same customer. Right. Alright. That was nice of them. Need some more people like them. I was going to yield to them, but that guy was nice enough to let me go.
In 1/3 of a mile, turn left and then turn right. In 1/4 of a mile, turn left.
Alright, so it turned out Coca-Cola just went into that gas station there. So, yeah. Now, I don't know, my major brands, that might only be a beer distributor though, so I hope that's not a low bridge there. I see a clearance sign up above, but I can't tell. Oh, look, oh no, look like we're going to be turning left right before the railroad bridge anyway. Guess there's a street right in front of it from what I'm seeing here. Breakthrough Beverages. Yeah, here we go. This is the place I'm going to right
now
here.
Turn left and then turn right.
Yeah, how are you supposed to know the bridge clearance when it's freaking cut off? Like you can see the foot part of it is cut off. It's like, yeah, well, how many feet is it? I don't have any idea if it's. I mean, I can tell by looking at it that it's tall enough for me, but at the same time, like. How is that any use to a truck if they can't tell for sure? Alright, where the hell am I? Oh, inbound receiving. All inbound freights over here. Where am I going? Am I supposed to go around the other side, or let me find out if I want to see the satellite view on this. Get out of the way already, damn it. I'm not going back here without knowing if there's even docks over there. Yeah, it does look like there's some docks. Well, he didn't stop to tell me I'm going the wrong way, so
You
there's...
have arrived at your destination.
Is this gate gonna shut on me now? I don't know. So I don't know if the inbound receiving sign was to go to the office up here at the front or go around to the back, but... I do see some spots over here. Wouldn't that say truck something? Was already half over it by the time I realized that there was something truck related painted in the road. Alright, I see a Hogan drop trailer up ahead.
In 1/4 of a mile, turn right.
A couple of Hogan drops. gonna end up docking in where this guy's at then, or what? Customer pickup. Great. Now I gotta figure out where to park. And where to check in as well. Is this door right here where I check in or something? Order pickup parking only. Park right here where I'm kind of, because if I end up docking in where other trucks docked in at, I don't want to have to get turned around. So all right, guys, what we're gonna end up doing is docking in right where that great that Volvo's at right now. But right now he wants me to stage over there, basically to the side of just to the side of where they're at. He wanted me to go all the way down and turn around and go all the way back out, but like just to get to that spot basically where those cones are at back there, roughly there. So well, it doesn't make more sense to just go ahead and back up till I get over there. It's I mean, I'm already facing the correct direction to hit the door anyway, and evidently the intent is to be out of the way of that guy. Yeah, I think it said when they once that guy docks out, I want to say the receiver will come out and meet me. Go ahead, bring our speed up. I know there's nobody behind us. Oh wait, it's a one-way lane. Is that why? Maybe that's why he said that. Because this is supposed to be a one-way lane. A little late now. Like, how am I going to get back into that dock door unless I'm doing this? So anyway. Just missed that hole right there. As long as we're in a spot where traffic can get by, I think we're good. Alright guys. Yeah, I don't think the guy realized I saw him, but I'm waiting on my truck to finish booting up first. The ignition process takes time. Alright, I'm pretty sure he's going to be breaking the seal before for me. Probably get up here and then he'll probably break the seal and then I'll probably open my doors after that. Kind of odd this being a one-way lane there, especially with these dock doors that these Hogan trailers are in. open that, break the seal until I know for sure he's okay with it. I'm under the impression that they do it, though. Alright guys, we're at the dock in here. Even though I had the reefer on, he wants me to turn the reefer off before I dock back in, or before I bump it, whatever. And side tandems too. Let's see. Does it feel like it's resisting? Alright, no, it's just a little bit tighter. It's not that bad. Okay. Yeah, so something you might not know with a lot of the modern trucks with the computers and all that, it goes through a whole, when I go from off to ignition position, or the on position, whatever, there's a process that goes through. And part of that process, my meal light will be on. And then once it's done with its its little self-diagnostic stuff that it does, the meal light will turn off unless I have an issue that needs to be dealt with. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty far off from where I need to be, but I should be. I don't know. I gotta watch these posts right here, so. And I know my steer tire is going to have to kick over in that direction before long to chase it. So there we go. Kind of try to finesse my way over it a little bit. It's close. Alright, yeah, just whatever little bit of space that the wall will give me to work with, that's what I want to do, so I can make better adjustments when I need to. Alright, look like we got a winner here. Okay, so yeah, he said that last truck, it was only supposed to take like 20-25 minutes or whatever, but I guess they I guess they had a shifted load or whatever, like a lot of the product up in the very front fell out or whatever, fell off or whatever, and I guess they took over an hour to unload them instead because they had to restack everything basically. So it doesn't sound like it'll take us very long to get out of here. It's right at about 9 a.m. local time, so I'd imagine by 9:30, if everything goes hunky-dory, we'll be out of here. They'll start unloading, and it says once the light turns green, okay, the office that you check in at, the door right here to the right of us, right here, behind me, is where you walk in. There's just a cage right there, and the guy will meet you right there. He was actually getting ready to walk right by the gate to the cage, the access area there, whatever, right when I was walking in. So it was just a real quick, as soon as I walked in, I was already giving him my bill. So all right, yeah, the light's already red, so all right, we'll have some more here for you now. I have seen my pre-plan. We'll have some more. I'll tell you more about it when we're done here. Alright guys, we're all done unloading here. Let's wait on Estes to go by first, and then we're going to pull out of the door. Crap. What's he doing now? I was expecting that he might drive by, but it looked like he's getting ready to dock in over there. So, okay, let's wait for him to get docked in then. Alright, so there's another truck that's going to be docking in here in a second. So which I mean, to me it was common sense anyway, but unfortunately they have to they had to say it because, obviously there are drivers who don't have such common sense. He wants me to get further up to slide my tandems to close my doors and all that, so that I can be out of the way of the truck that's going to dock in. And I don't blame him at all. Like, I was going to do that anyway because I know I saw at least one or two other drivers come up here to check in, and I could see the one sitting there next to the wall. So I know he's going to be docking in here in a second. So yeah, to me it's common sense. Get the hell out of the way. I don't need to be stopping their progress. Oh, there's a Hertz spot coming in right there too. Yeah, I don't need to stop their progress to do what I got to do. Alright, we get up here a little further. Great. I don't know what this Bronco driver's doing now. Doesn't look like she knows the most what she's doing either. Alright, I'm going to come up here about where we were at originally, and I'll take care of my doors over here. And take care of all my, my empty call and all that kind of crap, and we'll head out of here in a second. Alright guys, we are ready to roll here. Let me get my tandem slid first. I'm sure that'll be fine. Don't care where they're at, I just don't want to leave here with them all the way back. Takes a little bit for the brakes to set on this trailer, it looks like. It's not too bad, I've seen worse, but it's not. What the hell? Alright. Okay, so the normal way out of here is to go all the way around the building clockwise. However, receiver says they got construction going on right now on the other, somewhere back over here. And so the way out will be to get turned around up here, flip back, come back around the other way through the way we're coming right now, and come right back out the same side we came in. Doesn't look like the greatest amount of space here either. Damn. Or can I circle around these guys? Yeah, okay. I was saying, I don't want to be trying to. I don't want to try to do a U-turn right there. There's not. I don't think there's a lot of space to work with there. But it looks like there's room for us to circle around here, so we'll do it this way. Once we finish getting through this obstacle course, we'll let you know what we got going on next. Alright, so I got two pre-plans. First one will be basically a local, if you will. I don't know if it's there yet, but it will be. There'll be a load sitting in our Kansas City yard. Be grabbing that whenever, and that one is due to deliver in Kansas City tomorrow morning at 5. So, be doing that one first. And then as soon as I'm done delivering that one, then I'll be heading down to Olathe, Kansas to pick up a load there. I didn't even take a look if it's Smithfield or Tyson. I assume it's Smithfield. Been a bit since I've been to Tyson over there. Well, of course you had to do that right when yeah, it is Smithfield. Okay. So yeah, I'll be at Smithfield load out of the Lineage Logistics plant over there. And that one's going to Brea, California, to Albertsons. I've been to that one, both those locations, a fair amount of times. So, I guess I don't know. The next thing you might see me vlog might be the Kansas City delivery. It's an Abbott Labs related load. Abbott Labs is I think it's a biopharmaceutical company, if I recall. I know they're an S&P 500 company. I know they're healthcare related. I just forget if they're biopharm or something else. Alright, anyway, let's see if I can inch my way by this other Hirschbach here. Probably could have been back a little bit further so I don't have to worry about hitting these cones or anything. Man, like a glove. There ain't a damn needle. Alright, so yeah, it was just every bit as fast as I expected. It was only 30 minutes, roughly, from start to finish. Good experience there. Alright, otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and call this one a day, though. Otherwise, I'm going to work my way up to I-70 and start making my way across to Kansas City. So, appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks. Have a good day.